All right, so in drawing there are two large camps in terms of how artists kind of approach what they see in nature. One is a line camp, and we've been sort of dealing with that. We've been looking at line and how to express what we see through an outline. But the other camp is tone, which is trying to see what we're doing as just pure shapes of dark against light or light against dark. So they're related. Both artists use both, but they convey slightly different ideas. So what we're going to do today is sort of look more at pure tonal drawing rather than line drawing. So with line, a lot of the things that line allows us to do, we can do best with lines. So say like judging distances and so forth. So some of those ideas we have to kind of bring with us when we go to tone. So looking at the relative lengths of things, or seeing things in terms of angles. Those are the things that are most clearly expressed in line. And we try to hang on to those as we go to a tonal way of looking at the world. So if I do a pure tonal drawing of this shoe, say, remember with line we would sort of make an outline, do the envelope and so forth. But now I just kind of keep that idea in my head, and we're going to approach this in a different way where we start inside the object rather than along the outside. And we're going to arrive at that outline as we go. So we start, and I start by using the side of the chalk and rubbing a tone in, and as with line drawing, I don't have to complete it as I go. I can just kind of go for some sort of broad idea first and then refine it later. And notice as I do this, I'm making the mark go against the outline. In that if I'm taking the shape this way, instead of sort of going along the outline, I'm going against it by making my tone go against the outline. And the reason for that is just to give you a pure sense of making a tonal shape rather than getting caught up with the object, which again is something that we are trying to do line drawing as well. So when you do this, you'll feel a little bit at sea as you do it. You feel like you won't quite know where you are, and that's okay. That's one of the good things about tonal drawing. You tend to lose a little bit where you are just because you're wrapped up in making the shape and not so concerned with the object. And these drawings are going to be maybe a little bit more challenging in order to get what you think you're seeing in nature. That's okay. Just give it your best shot. And you continue to work it, and if you feel like you're off, say if I wanted to come back and I wanted to shorten this, I could come back with the eraser and adjust that shape. But the outline should feel open to these, like not bounded by a hard line, but kind of fuzzy on the edge, which is something I know I kind of try to teach you guys not to do with line. But here with tone, it's okay. We're just going for, again, a facsimile of what we're looking at, trying to capture the character through just a tonal shape.